welcome to our homeschool day today. I'm going to share with you exactly what we do when homeschooling our youngest Olivia. She's 5 years old. So come hang out with me. I'll share it all with you today. You guys are all having a wonderful day. I'm so glad you're here to hang out with me today. It's a little windy here in North Carolina, but a beautiful, super spring day nonetheless. So this week we've shared some fun stuff. We shared our prom celebration with you guys. You guys can go back and check those videos out because yes, we have videos coming out every single day this year. Super duper exciting. Be sure and you subscribe to tap that little bell notification, then you will see them when they come out. And this week I'm going to share with you exactly what we're doing to homeschool our kiddos. So I'm going to show you Olivia today. We'll cover Virginia tomorrow and Lily on Friday. And then the Saturday, I even have a really fun homeschool video that I want to get out to you guys too. So anyways, it's going to be fantastic. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go ahead and talk about Miss Olivia. Ready? Like I said, Olivia is our youngest. Our oldest is our son. He is 18 and a senior in high school, all the way down to Olivia, who is 5, just turned 5 in January. And she's in your pre-K area. So those are our ages that we're homeschooling, and you guys can check out this video up here for my go-to tips when it comes to homeschooling a young child, right? Getting started with homeschooling, all of those details are up there. We definitely do take a kind of less than traditional approach to our children's education. We didn't with our son, and it really bit us in the rear. And really learning more with our girls and going about things a little bit differently has just proven to be so much better. And so Olivia is the 4th kid, so we've kind of worked out a lot of our kinks with the first 3 and have it a little more kind of zeroed in for her. And something that we found that was just so incredibly important was this better late than early philosophy. Now, there's a book, I'll link it down below, by Dr. Raymond and Dorothy Moore. They're amazing. I have nearly all of their books. I scoop them up usually at thrift stores when I can find them, or I buy used copies on Amazon. But they really were just such pioneers in this common sense approach to parenting and our children's education. And they were, screaming from the rooftops decades ago about how important it is to not be rushing our small children off into these government institutions and doing all of this. And so with Olivia, we kind of started implementing this with our older girls, and this is all that Olivia's known. And I just believe so strongly in it. And that philosophy of letting our kids, kind of reach more of that, 7, 8 years old before we start sitting them down for just any form of institutionalized structured learning really has been super, super beneficial. So again, you guys can, that video I linked earlier, and go ahead and check that out. That'll give you far more details. But this is how that looks in a practical application in our home in this season for Olivia, our 5-year-old. So first and foremost, she has nothing specific that she has to do as far as some sort of schooling. The only thing that is required in our home for her is that every day for our family Bible reading and study is, all together, that my husband leads, that she's there and she's sitting and she's not, being a distraction or being rude, or anything like that. We all sit down together. It's my husband, me, our 4 kids, and my brother. We all sit down at the table every single morning. We read together, we discuss, we study, we pray. And that is the only thing that would be required for her to attend every day. In our house, if you can be up and you can be, sitting upright, you can be at the table listening to Bible. And so that's the only thing that she officially does. There's no type of curriculum she has to do. There's no set activities that she has to do or anything like that. I'm going to share with you guys the things that we do offer to her, but they're not required. If she's not feeling it, if she would much rather be outside playing and climbing trees or doing something, she can go and do that. It's not required for her to sit down and do any sort of assignments or curriculum throughout the day. Now, we do family Bible together, and then our family, we use my family Bible curriculum that I put out that we are so behind on because my life has gone completely sideways, and we're still in the midst of it now with my husband's health concerns, but it's coming, you guys. I promise. I'm trying so hard, but doing that is what our family does. And when we do that, I sit down with the older kids, we read and discuss and go through the questions together. And she usually wants to be there and wants to join in. So it's not that that's required of her to do, but she usually wants to, and so she's there. And I think when we don't dumb down scripture for little ones, they understand a lot more than we give them credit for. And so she usually does that every day. She understands so much more than I think I would have ever given her credit for. It's so amazing seeing her little knowledge of the Lord growing, and all that's just so fantastic. So we do family Bible together. We do our Bible homeschool curriculum, and she's usually there for that, but again, not required. Now, the next thing that we do for her that is so fun is in our co-op. We have the Heavenly Minded Homeschool Co-op, which you guys can learn all about our March classes right up here. She is in the story time fun classes. Time for class, Bumby. You ready? Let's go. These classes are only 30 minutes long. They meet twice a week. We do 2 months on, 1 month off. Their teacher is the best, Miss Abby. I adore her, and she teaches these just wonderful little classes. There's different themes each month, and this is just, it's a fun class. Honestly, I think most of the kids in there have older siblings in classes, but they want a class to do too, and that's kind of how this was born, was having something for them. These co-op classes have been so much fun. I love it. She gets on there, like I said, it's only 2 days a week for half an hour. She gets to get on with her little teacher and her little friends. They have activities they do, songs that they sing, things that they watch, that they learn about, and it's really been amazing that although it's just a simple, fun, so not stressful thing, seeing how much she's learning and growing has been really, really cool. So she does our HMH co-op, she does the Storytime Fun, and I love watching her just grow and really learn about all these different things and put it all together. It is so much fun. So she does Bible with us, she does the HMH co-op, and then the biggest part of her day, the thing that she does the absolute most is play. She plays. I make sure that her days are open for play, whether she's playing games, whether she is on a device using something, and I'll share some things we're using. She is outside a lot. She is outside on the trampoline. She is outside. She's got a swing in the tree. She is got little RC cars that they made a little track that they race around. She's drawing with chalk. She's playing in the woods. She's doing all kinds of stuff. We try to go hiking every week and really just have as much unobstructed, open-ended playtime as possible. And remembering that at these young ages, and honestly, our kids up into our teenagers are outside playing on a normal basis, but play is the most important work that they can be doing. That allows them to problem solve, to work through their own conflict resolution, to be creative, to make up things, I'm amazed at the letters she knows, the numbers she knows, all these things that she knows just from playing. And so that is really such a huge part of her day that it has to be there. We have to have that open-ended time. Sure, we have some things that we do, and sometimes, she's got appointments or we have different things that we're taking care of, but I want to make sure that she has lots and lots of time to play. So besides our family Bible study time and her co-op that she does, and of course just having lots and lots of time to just play and do the things she wants to do, the couple other things that we kind of have floating around for her that especially she's getting older and kind of ready and wanting to do some of these things, these are the things that we have there and available to her to do as she wants. Now, she doesn't have to. If this doesn't work, it's okay, but they're there for her. The first one is every week she is in speech therapy. So her older sister Virginia started speech therapy a while ago, loves it, and I started mentioning some things that Olivia did, and she's like, oh my gosh, she's totally a candidate. We could get her in. So she does speech therapy every week, and it has been so great. Olivia is a high ADHD child. So we really struggle with some of these things. And so going each week to speech therapy, having to work through and kind of build up her focus and attention span has been so huge. Love doing speech therapy each week. Her therapist is the best in the whole wide world. We just adore her. And it's been really, really good for helping her kind of focus a little bit more, work through these things, and of course improve her speech as well. So speech therapy is wonderful. We do that once a week. The second thing would be online playing. There's a lot of great educational websites out there and fun things that they can get on and do. I don't know about y'all, but my kids, if it is in game form, or like, that's why our Bible curriculum is like a trivia, because when I put it in that sort of an arena, my kids soak it in. Like, they love it. They're all of a sudden, they're super there. And so like for her, she loves PBS Kids. We are totally on a Daniel Tiger kick right now, which I love, because I love Daniel Tiger. I think he's awesome. So we've been on a big Daniel Tiger kick. They love doing that. We've done Superbook and different things where she can watch the episodes and get online and play the games and do the different things to support that. The next thing that I'm so excited for, we're just starting it today. We just stumbled upon it. I'm super excited because Olivia is showing a lot of signs of like wanting to dig in deeper, like wanting to move on to those next steps. And not that this is something I'm going to mandate she does every single day, but again, just having it there and available to her. So as she wants to dig in, she can. And that is Night Zookeeper. So this is an online like learning game setup that they have where you can sign your kids up, pick the levels that they're at, and then they'll work through the different levels and learn. This is all in your like writing focused area. And so our older kids are really big into writing. I can't wait to share this with you guys tomorrow for Virginia because she's been struggling with her writing a little bit. So I'm really excited to try out Night Zookeeper, let them get in there, have this game that they can play while helping to build those very, very important skills to create that solid foundation to become great writers, just like the older kiddos are. So super excited for that, you guys. I have a special promo code. You guys can grab that down below if you want to check out Night Zookeeper. We just got it, so we're just now figuring it all out, pulling it all up and looking at it. She got to design her little person. You get to like draw a little person that's her little like pet that she gets to cruise around with, and you go and you save the animals and do all of this fun stuff while doing these different writing related activities to help improve that. So of course Olivia, she's just learning all of her letters and sounds and all of that, so she's going to be in that very beginning stage. Where Virginia, I'm really excited because she's in our like intermediate writers in our co-op class, but she needs to work on her writing skills. So I'm super excited to try out Night Zookeeper with her. They, again, love having, if it's in a game form that they can do, they're all about it. I swear my kids are great at math because of Minecraft. Because of all of their crafting and needing to know how many blocks and this and that and making everything work, they're so quick with their number sense. So Olivia is just now starting off Night Zookeeper, trying to figure out kind of where she's at on that. So far she's loving it though. She loves all the animals and doing all of that. So that's it. That's what Olivia does. This is exactly what we focus on for her education, right? For her homeschool. It's training up this child to know the Lord, to walk in his ways, to be involved with me in the things that I do around the home. She's very independent. She's very capable. I let her make her own food and try to do different things. Her poor dad is going through some really serious health stuff right now, and the only thing she knows how to make are ice cubes. And so she keeps making him ice cubes to help him feel better. But it's so cute. It's because she knows that she's not allowed to kind of cook on her own yet, like her older sisters are, but she can make ice. So she keeps making ice cubes over and over and over again and feeding them to him to help him get better, because that'll solve some bad kidneys. But it's so sweet seeing her get to come in to try these things. We have things for her that if she wants to dig in, she wants to work on her letters or sing songs or play games or do things, she has them. They're there and they're available to her. But she doesn't have to. I want her to focus on being a kid, on playing with her siblings, on having fun and being creative and doing those things that are so important for our young kiddos. We read lots of books, we play lots of games, we do a lot together, and she is growing in so many different ways. And I love just focusing again on nourishing the whole child and creating an environment where they have just a love for learning. I want our kids to be inquisitive, to look stuff up, to want to just dig in and learn more and grow. So that's what we do for Olivia. But if you guys want to see a little bit more of our homeschool day, you guys can check out this video right here. Be sure to subscribe before you head out. Turn on those bell notifications. You'll get our videos every single day. I'm gonna go see what my dogs are barking at. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.